All right, good morning. My name is Lisa Holz, and we'll be doing a pretty brief heart opening and grounding practice this morning. And it just seems like the kind of practice that I'm drawn to in these times, so I hope it serves you well. It's a little chilly where I am, so let's get started. We'll warm up. Start at the top of the mat with your feet about hip distance apart, parallel to the long edges of your mat. And then just rock back and forth a little bit. Feel the bottoms of your feet connected to the mat. And you might imagine all the way down to the earth below it. Soften the tailbone. Draw the belly and lower ribs in. Lift the heart. Soften the shoulders. You might close your eyes for a moment. Let's bring the hands to prayer position in front of the heart. And just find your breath. Connect with the inhale and the exhale. Allow it to become a little bit fuller and slower than its normal pace. You might take a moment to set an intention for your practice or for your day, your week, whatever is feeling like it's calling to you. Anything you'd like to cultivate more of in your life. Drop the palms, keep the palms together. Lift as you inhale, leading with the thumbs all the way overhead, palms still together. As you get to the top, we're going to open the hands and bring the arms down like cactus pose. Draw the elbows back as if you want them to kiss behind your back. Ooh, a nice opening in the chest right away here. And then palms together in front. Inhale to slice up. And then exhale, open the palms, open the elbows, draw them down, draw the shoulders down. Imagine the elbows kissing behind you. Good, let's do one more like that. Palms together, inhale, rise. Open up, and draw the elbows down and back. Open the heart. Good, from here we're gonna inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Reach the fingertips overhead. Palms together, and then let's pass through prayer in front of the heart as we start to fold down. Lead with the heart here. Soften the knees as you lower. Release the head and the arms, and just find your first forward fold. You might move a little bit, shift side to side, nod your head yes or no. Again, soft bend in the knees might allow your spine to really pour out of the bowl of the pelvis. Releasing, crown of the head, softening towards the earth. Good, and then we're going to rise just halfway, find a spine parallel to the mat, crown reaching forward, tailbone reaching back. Maybe take one full breath here, and then with an exhale, go ahead and release. Hands to the mat. We're going to take a giant step back with the left foot. Bring the back knee down. And then make sure your front ankle is just under or in front of your right knee. Gently draw that right hip back just a bit. Kind of activating the legs. And then we're going to rise. Arms overhead. Fingertips reaching high. You might look up if you feel stable here. Good. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. And then exhale, bring the hands down. We're going to walk the hands and the hips back, allowing that front leg to straighten and the foot to flex. You might feel a lot of sensation here. And you can also kind of circle the ankle, feeling into all the different sides of your legs. You might also imagine the tailbone reaching towards that back edge of the mat to find a little bit more opening, sensation, stretch. Good, and then we're going to slowly walk forward. Plant the left hand inside the right foot. I like to lift the back knee. You can keep it lowered. We're going to sweep the right arm high, opening the heart towards that right thigh. Good. One more inhale here. And then exhale, bring the right hand down. And let's step the right foot back to find downward dog. You might pedal the feet here, kind of bending one knee and letting the opposite heel lower to the mat. Really activate through the base of the pointer finger and the base of the thumb, pressing that area of your hand into the mat so you feel some nice length and lift through the arms and armpits. Tailbone reaches high towards the sky. Good, and then let's soften, stabilize for a moment, both heels towards the mat. Good, and then with an inhale, lift high up onto the balls of your feet. Bend your knees and look forward. We're gonna step just the left foot in between the hands. Bring the right knee down. And then again, check in with that front ankle. Make sure it's just below or in front of the left knee. Draw that left hip back slightly, activating the legs, and then sweep the arms up. Settle into the hips with an exhale. Reach the fingertips high. Soften the shoulders, soften the jaw. Stay active in the center and lower part of your body here to support the freedom in the upper body. Good. One more inhale. Reach a little bit higher with the fingertips, shoulders soft. And exhale, hands come down, slowly walk your hips and hands back, lengthening that front leg, flexing the left ankle. Good, you can practice spreading your toes here, and again, you can circle the ankle and foot, kind of pointing and flexing, feeling into all the different areas of the leg and foot that activates. Staying really present with the sensations that you're feeling in your body. You can always bring your attention back to your breath. Good. Next, exhale. We'll walk forward. Plant the right hand, lift the back knee or keep it lowered, and then peel that left arm and hand up. Imagine tucking the left hip kind of in, and then with a long spine, rotating the rib cage, extending the fingertips up. Good. Exhale, bring the left hand down, and then we're going to just bend into that right knee. Lift the knee if you haven't already. Step forward. Place the right foot about hip distance from the left. Let's inhale halfway up, long straight spine. Exhale, release. Good, and then inhale, let's just roll up, tuck the tailbone, maybe a bigger bend in the knees, and imagine stacking one vertebrae on top of the next as you rise. Your head is the last thing to lift. With an inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Good, let's interlace the fingers and press the palms up overhead. Good, and then kind of grip with your fingers, hold on to each hand, and start to energetically draw the arms apart, elbows out to the sides, just kind of activating the arms here with the grip of the fingers. Draw the shoulders down, and then let's release the fingers. We'll bring the elbows again kind of behind the body as if they were going to touch. This time we're going to interlace our hands behind the back. You can leave your wrists square like this, or you can bring the heels of the hands together if that's available in your arms and shoulders. Take a nice big breath into that open heart, open chest. Good. One more inhale here. Bring the breath as high up into the lungs as you're able. Let the heart shine, and then lead the way as you fold forward. Soften the knees. Let the arms and hands fall forward, overhead. And we'll spend just a couple breaths here. Again, lengthening, softening the spine. Good. With an exhale, go ahead and release the arms. Find your half lift, long parallel spine, parallel to the earth. Exhale, release. Step the left foot back. And then we're going to keep the back knee lifted this time. Draw that right hip back slightly just to activate the legs. Press down through the right foot to rise. And we're going to keep the arms low for a minute here. Turn the palms forward. And roll the shoulders back, open the heart. And feel how, you might imagine like light beams or something shooting out of your palms here. Just feel the strength and the power in this pose, especially feeling strong with the heart in this really open position. Might feel a little bit vulnerable. Stick with the breath. Allow yourself to gather strength here. Some warmth in the legs. Good. One more inhale. You might lift a little bit, and then as you rise, we're going to turn that left heel down. I like to make sure my front heel is lined up with about the back arch here, and then extend both arms out to the sides. Right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Let's keep the gaze just at the tip of the middle finger. Let's contain our energy within our own system here. Allow the breath to move through your body as you settle into Warrior Two. Again, letting the heat rise in the legs. Feel the connection to the earth. Good. Let's flip the front palm, lift the right hands, gentle, resting on the back leg. Reach the right fingertips high, reverse warrior. I think I've heard this called peaceful warrior too. Good, and then let's inhale to lift up and come forward. This time, the right elbow can rest on the knee. The left arm extends overhead, or you can also bring the right hand down towards the mat if that's available in your body. What we're looking for here is a long, long line from the outside edge of the left foot all the way to the left fingertips. Roll that left shoulder back slightly to keep the heart nice and open. If your elbow's on the knee, go ahead and press into the legs to keep your arm lifted, shoulder lifted. Relax the jaw. Good, go ahead and lift. With an inhale, we're going to straighten that front leg. Let's just reverse for a moment, reaching the right fingertips high. Excuse me. And then go ahead and reach forward. We'll find triangle pose here. Right leg straight with a soft knee. Right side body long. Left side body long. Go ahead and turn the hands so that the left fingertips reach up. The right hands can be on the mat, on the shin. Find what feels good for you. Good. And then go ahead and bring the left hand down. We're going to walk all the way around. So we're going to face the back side of your mat. Turn the right foot in. Turn the left foot back. Good. And then lift the right heel. You'll see we landed in runner's lunge on this side of the mat. So go ahead and draw that left hip back. Activate the legs. And then inhale to rise. Draw the shoulders back, open the palms forward. We'll find this strong, grounded posture here. You can always bring that back knee down if that's what suits you best today. You can have a slight bend in the knee to help keep the pelvis neutral. Good, just breathe here. Nice and big into the upper lobes of the lungs. Strong and soft in the belly. Good. Next inhale, go ahead and lift a little bit. Exhale, drop that back heel. Extend the arms, front and back. Warrior Two. And keep your gaze just at that front fingertip to hold the container of your own energy system. Good. Feel the heat rise in that left leg. And then with an inhale, go ahead and flip the front palm, lift the left fingertips, right hand rests gently on the back leg. Stay low in the bend of your knee and hip. Reach the left fingertips up. Good. Go ahead with an inhale, lift and come forward. Elbow to thigh or hand to the mat. We'll reach the right fingertips overhead. Draw that right shoulder back slightly. Open the heart, open the gaze. Connect to the outside edge of your right foot and then all the way up through the right fingertips. Good. Exhale one last time here. And then inhale, press through the front foot, straighten the front leg, lift the left fingertips high. You're coming to reverse this stretch for a moment, and then we're going to start to shift forward. Right leg stays straight but soften the knee. Reach, reach, reach with the fingertips, long side body. And then land in triangle pose. The left hand again can be up on the shin or above the shin even. Just not directly on the knee. Good. Your gaze can look up towards the right hand here or just straight forward, whatever feels best for your neck. Good. One more inhale here. And extend like a star in all directions. And then with the exhale, bring the right hand down. And we're going to walk around towards the side, long side of the mat. So we'll land right in the middle here. Left toes turn in. Go ahead and extend the arms out to the side in a big T. And then lift with an inhale. Good. We're going to turn the heels in once we're standing. Find a wide-legged stance. Go ahead and take up a lot of space here. Star pose. Reach out through the fingertips. You might lift the chin a little bit. Opening the throat. Good. Go ahead and inhale. Bring the palms together overhead. And then exhale. Soften into the knees. Nice and low here. You can kind of rock side to side. Get into the hips a little bit. Let's move with the breath a couple times. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, soften. Good. One more time. Inhale. I like to think of this as gathering energy and then kind of drawing it down my central energy channel. Like just take the energy you need and then bring it in. Bring it into your center where you can metabolize it into what you need, what you want to focus on. Let's bring the hands to the thighs. I like to point my fingertips in here, and then we're going to just drop the left shoulder forward, kind of twisting to the side. Good. Take a couple breaths here, as long as you can be in the spine. Inhale to lift and release. Exhale to the opposite side. Right shoulder drops forward. Good. Inhale to unwind. Let's rise. Sweep the arms out and up to a T. And then exhale, start to fold forward. I just turned my toes forward as well. Feet parallel to the short edges of the mat. Good. You can pause here for a moment with a long straight spine, flat back, parallel to the earth, just for a breath or two to strengthen. Imagine drawing the shoulder blades towards each other behind you. Good. Inhale, extend the crown of the head forward, tailbone back, and then exhale, release fully, forward fold, wide legs. You might allow the crown of the head to come right to the mat here if that's available in your body. And if you have headstand as part of your practice, you're welcome to take a moment here and practice headstand. Good. I like to imagine rooting through my feet and then lifting and spreading the tailbones. Find some opening in the pelvic floor. then bring the hands to the mat. We're gonna plant the right hand, sweep the left fingertips high. Good, exhale, bring the left hand down, plant that on the earth, sweep the right fingertips high. Good, one more inhale here, draw that right fingertips a little higher, and then exhale, reach for the earth. We're gonna keep the palms planted here, and just for fun, go ahead and bend into the knees. Hop the feet to just wider than shoulder width apart. Heels can be in and toes out slightly here. We're gonna drop the hips. Let the elbows rest inside the knees, palms together at the heart. Some of our squats might look more like this, lifted with the elbows on the knees. That's cool. Do what's, again, right for your body. And then just kind of settle into whatever your squat looks like. You can circle the head and neck here a little bit. Come back to your intention. Good, and then we're gonna softly release to the floor, find a cross-legged position. You're welcome to take a moment here, say thank you to yourself, hands in prayer. I like to bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And just breathe into the palms. Come back to your intention. Or if you didn't set one in the beginning, you might have something come to mind or to your heart right now that you would like to focus on or that you'd like to cultivate more of in your day, in your week, in your life, in the world. Beautiful. If that's all the time you have today, go ahead and slowly let yourself come back to your world. And if you'd like, I'm gonna do a quick practice of breath of fire because I'm chilly where I am. And I think it's important once we've opened the body and become more flexible and strong that we cultivate the fortitude to kind of move forward with this new, more focused intention. So I'm gonna keep my hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And breath of fire is simply like a forced exhale. So with the muscles of the belly, and this is actually how the breath works in general. Most of us don't realize this, but most of the effort of the breath cycle is in the exhale. It's really our body and diaphragm contracting to push the air out of our lungs that creates the rhythm and the cycle of the breath. And we're just gonna force that in a quicker, steadier, more forceful way. And then as we do that, you'll notice that your inhale becomes effortless. And in reality, that is what happens as you push the air out of your lungs. The inhale kind of spontaneously happens in response to that because of the pressure change inside and outside your body. So we're gonna start by, and I'm gonna keep my mouth closed here. So the air as I exhale is gonna come out my nose and kind of a forceful sound. And you can see it's kind of a quick pace that I'm moving at here. I'm gonna do it for just maybe like 30, 45 seconds. You're welcome to join me. cycle, normal, slower pace. Take a moment to observe if you feel any different, anything that might be coming up or shifting in your mind, your body. Good, and I think we'll leave it at that this morning. I appreciate you taking this time and making this time for yourself and to practice with me. I hope that this serves you well. You're welcome to come back to it at any time throughout the 30 days and beyond, I think. And yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks so much for joining us.